Welcome this evening to this semi-final. England versus Scotland. Harriet Haynes is going to be breaking off for England in frame one. Of course, I'm joined by Amy Beecham. And do you think this is going to be a one-sided affair, or are Scotland going to put up a fight?
I think they'll put up a fight. I was impressed with Scotland this afternoon. I thought they played well, and I think England need to improve to win the tournament tonight.
Yeah, I watched a bit of the early match when France played Northern Ireland. France looked very good.
Yeah, I mean, France are obviously reigning, not the shootout champions, but world champions, and the depth they have in their team is up there. So,
and that's an interesting semi-final that will be coming up after this one, Australia versus France. But it is England and Harriet Haynes at the table. And it was noticeable in their opening match, England, when they played Ireland, that it was scrappy. What the guys were saying, and yourself in the studio earlier, was Scotland need to make it messy. Well, there's an unusual miss there from Harriet. Wow. Maybe they don't want to make it messy.
Yeah, I don't think Harriet would want that, but early chance for Scotland.
And this is Emma Gray. Nice long pot.
I don't think Emma played in the quarterfinal this afternoon, so it'll be interesting to see how she settles.
Just looking at the teams, and England have made a couple of personnel changes as well to their lineup this evening from the match against Ireland, giving all the squad a game.
Yeah, I think you have to. I think it's a sort of event where you want to make sure everyone's involved.
Something about that pocket that nobody likes.
Yeah, that was a tougher miss than Harriet's, obviously, but she's left awkward queuing here for Harriet. Needs a good shot to start the finish.
Of course, we've got a bit more time on the clock.
Okay.
For this evening. 50 minutes match clock.
Is it still first to 6? Still 10 frames?
It's still 10 frames, but I think we're going to get nearer to the magic number.
Yeah.
Opportunity now for Harriet. Plays with some right hand side with a cue ball coming towards red and yellow that's stuck together. If she manages to move these out, it's going to be a clear table. And she didn't quite get enough side on, so that problem is still there. Let's have a look now to see if it goes in that centre pocket.
It doesn't look on, does it, from here?
It's a bit too much of that red stuck out, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So where would you go here, Amy?
I'm not sure, to be honest, because one camera angle here looks like the yellow does go in the middle and one doesn't, but she's played a good shot here. I think she'll attempt the split here from the middle. Good angle. A little bit closer to the cushion than she wants, but if it doesn't go, then you don't have any choice. You've got to try and move it now. Yeah, good shot.
Great shot there from Harriet Haynes. Described perfectly by Amy there.
She does need to give this a bit of attention because it does look quite straight to get up past the red. Be a bit more angled than it looked.
Yeah, she's not going to do too much with a cue ball here. Just pull it back, and the black's available in his bottom corner, further back than I thought she'd go with it.
Yeah, maybe a bit of adrenaline there.
Down goes the 8 ball. And Harriet Haynes lands England's first frame. And that's the start that England wanted. And as you can see, Barbara Taylor, the skipper, is about to make her way to the arena. She'll be playing Nikki Comrie. And this is the worry for Scotland. Barbara had a bit of a sticky time out there earlier this afternoon by her own admission. She was in the commentary box with me. And I saw her this afternoon during the break, and she said she wants to put that right tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way to view it when you have struggled or made a mistake, is not dwell on it, not get down on yourself, but make sure you put all your focus into getting it right the next time you get a chance to. Probably not the layout she'd want to come to the table with. This looks a bit awkward.
I have to say, what a bizarre break. All 7 yellows have gone to the right-hand side of the table as we look. In fact, all the balls have gone there except for those 2 reds. I still think yellows are the colour. So does Barbara Taylor.
Yellow balls in play.
Might not be a quick end to this frame.
No, and I think this will take a bit of working out. Bit surprised at that shot from Nikki. If I was going to play that ball, I might have just been tempted to cover up the black pocket. And in these rules, a lot of the time, tactically, it's a good thing just to keep balls on the table. So I wouldn't be encouraging potting many more balls here, just because you're not going to take the finish out. Clip off the red and play the loss of turn now, potentially?
I think so. That would be my choice of shot, Amy. Needs to clear that bag anyway.
Yeah, and the yellows are still horrible.
They are.
Yeah, that's the shot for me. Not quite got it right.
I think if I'm Barbara now, I'll get rid of that yellow out of there that's next to the red at the bottom of the table.
Yeah, I wonder if it does actually go though, if you're on it properly. Yeah, I think that's a sensible shot from Babs. She wants the yellow to go past the red though, which I think it just about does.
Well, I don't know if she wanted that ball. Pretty sure she didn't.
No. I do think Scotland, though, will benefit from creating a bit of atmosphere out there. I think the support could be a massive factor tonight.
she's doing what you said not to do.
Yeah, I'm not sure she had much choice there, but I think you have to play the lost turn plant now, don't you? But yeah, I think Babs is favourite here.
Well, she's played what you called, Amy. Lost a turn, put the red over the bag.
Yeah, I think if I'm Babs, I'm trying to play the lost a turn straight back here though. Play it off the yellow. Pot the red with the other red still tied up. I think she was probably looking to pot that and then play the lost turn from the other yellow.
What that does do is give Nikki Conry a bit of hope here. She could develop the red at the bottom if she plays this red that's directly in front of the cue ball into yellow and red.
Yeah. I just wonder if Babs was looking at whether there was a gap behind the red over the bag though. So she's definitely asked the question.
Extension call.
They're calling her extension there, Barbara Taylor.
Yeah, it's gone a bit awkward after Nikki's last shot.
Yeah, important shot this, because be careful that she doesn't open everything up here for Nikki Conry. They've got their 1-0 start. They don't want to just give the next frame away as well and bring it back to level. They want to try and charge out and get a full steam ahead of Scotland.
Yeah.
She's going to have a go.
Yeah, I think, look, Nikki's a very good player and this is a decent chance. If you get the right angle on the red in the corner off this ball, then you top through and I think there's plenty of room for the black in the middle past the yellow.
Has she gone far enough up?
I think you're just about, but you need to play a good shot now and just top almost through the yellow.
Yeah, need a lot of power here because the cue ball, if she makes this pot, it's go straight into that yellow that's next to the red.
Yeah.
She put plenty of topspin on the cue ball. She got it clean. Has it come too far? I think it has.
Yeah, it didn't look possible to miss the cannon on the yellow.
No, it didn't. Well, it did creep in. And there's life in Scotland.
Yeah.
1-1. I think both you and I thought she'd just come too far there for that.
Yeah, again, it looked very tight, but it definitely looked like it didn't go, but...
More of a solemn mood over here in Camp England. So they're not going to have it all their own way. The favourites. Here comes Megan Proctor, two-time Women's Pro finalist the weekend just gone. So a girl in form. She'll be playing Val Finney.
Yeah, first time I've seen Val play this afternoon, but she looked very good cue action, sensible shot selection too. Good addition to the Scotland team, I think.
Well, it's just not going England's way at the moment.
No, another cut break and another collection of balls to one side of the table.
Red balls in play.
Barnfield taking the reds. But another, as you said, Amy, untidy
Yeah.
patch of balls at the right-hand side of the table.
Reds probably look like the obvious choice there, but I actually wouldn't have minded yellows because I actually think you've got the ball, the yellow over the middle to sort of smash into, and was easier to get that one red out that was tied up at the start. So, but it's just the way you see it out there. Everyone's different. But yeah, this frame's going to take some working out. Containing from Megan.
It's quite incredible because I've watched a bit of Megan obviously over the weekend, and you see her out there playing in these finals, and there's a lot of break finish and clear ups, and you get all these players in these one frame matches and everything just looks untidy. There's hardly any really fast frames.
No, we've not seen many. I think a lot of the breaks have gone awkward and not really led to finishes off the break. Again, we've seen 2 breaks here in a row where everything's just gone to one side of the table.
Megan in no hurry to burst all those balls out on the cush.
No, I think she's trying to tempt Val into going for it. I'd definitely rather be yellows in this situation. This is a chance for Meg to be aggressive if she wants to be.
Yeah, she'll cut that yellow into the centre pocket, send a cue ball into the 2 yellows on the rail, and they will both definitely come off there, heading towards that bottom left-hand corner. Should connect to them correctly. Being as Megan is a tremendous potter.
Yeah, I think if she was in a singles match here, there wouldn't be as hesitation. I think it's the team event, and I still think it's the right shot. She's played it well. Unlucky where that second yellow's gone.
Yeah, her attacking nature came to the forefront there.
Yeah, I think I'd have played the same shot. But I would have played the same shot, they're thinking. Yeah, good shot. Judged that really well.
Just for the simple reason that red is tucked behind that black ball, I think I'll get this yellow out.
Yeah, I think, it's not the worst shout. I'm not sure how easy the red by the yellow is on the left-hand side either. She's looking at a loss of turn. Yeah, she was trying to pot the red there. think your shot to bump the yellow out is still valid here.
Yep. As long as that red sat behind that black,
Yeah.
you know, it's going to be very hard to get on that. You've got a pinpoint to knock the black out of the way and get on it.
Yeah.
And it's also, if you're going that way, so from bottom to top, you'd be knocking the black towards those yellows as well. So I do think it's the best shot. But it's as you were. If I was Val Finney now, I'd be moving up. Try and play the loss of turn up the top if you could get through there.
I think Val's shown enough that she wants to get down and be aggressive. But how you go about the two at the top, I'm not too sure. You need to cannon off this.
I think the red next to the yellow sneaks in. If you correctly position, you can play a little bit right hand side and squeeze that angle.
Yeah.
And she has a bit of angle here. If you could just play this shot, flick the black, and if you could play it really softly and just nudge it apart, you would be right on it.
I'd have liked to have played the cannon off the ball before, just so that you've got a margin of error. If you get the cannon but don't land on that ball, you've got one down the table.
Yeah.
Can you flick off the red and plant the black onto the other red? I mean, it's ambitious, but I'm not sure what else she has
I like
here.
your thinking. Creative.
Yeah, I'm not sure what else she has, to be honest. I do think it's on if you... Obviously not easy, but it's there.
Yeah, it's a well spotted shot. I'm not sure Val Finney's seen it. Maybe she has, because the angle there.
All out for... Wow, what a cut-in that is.
That is a ridiculous cut. Brilliant pot. We'll have another look at that. I mean,
she does have a shot at this other red. Tough, but after potting that last one, then you can't rule it out. Just need to be careful with the white. Obviously, the in-off is very much
this
in play.
would be huge for Scotland.
White goes in the bottom left, not just the bottom right.
Played it quite heavy.
Yeah. Great chance for Meg now, just to wrap this frame up, getting them back in the lead.
But it's going to be pressured where Val Finney's red's finish is right over that middle bag, just about. So there's nowhere really where you think you've got a shot to nothing where you can afford to miss.
No, you just got to go all out, commit to the finish. You know that that's gone wrong already. And that's just a shot of playing into an area thinking I'm bound to be on something. You just had to commit there, know what ball you were playing for, and just play pinpoint position.
Absolutely right. Where does she go here? Does she have to play the double?
No, I think you can play the one closest to the red in the bottom corner. Yeah, good shot. Cue ball.
Oh my word. Would you believe it?
I would say Scotland are about to go 2-1 up, looking at the position of the red and black.
That's a very good call, Amy. I like the way you've come off the fence there. Well, this is dreamland for Scotland. Val Finney with his simple black ball to put Scotland 2-1 in front against the favourites. And in it goes. And Scotland get their noses in front in this semi-final.
And we talked in the studio about England coming out with their big hitters and what could go wrong if the momentum then swings, but we didn't take into account that, you know, England's three big players are 2-1 down essentially. Great position for Scotland currently, but England's still more than capable of turning this around.
I think this was one of the changes from earlier. This is Kirsty Clugston. Didn't play in the quarter-final match against Ireland.
No, Kirsty's new to the squad this year, but a very good player. She lost in the final of the Challenger event this weekend to Casey Ranford-Norrie. It's a good standard match from what I saw.
She's up against Cara Mowat. It's going to be Karen to break off for Scotland.
Karen was very good this afternoon, very steady, experienced.
Welsh, it's her turn to go in off the break, or should I say Scotland's. Megan Proctor did it the frame before. And Karen Mowatt's just replied in kind. A little hop, skip and a jump.
Yeah, good split as well here.
So Kirsty Clugston's going to get her first taste of this arena.
Yeah, and she's got a really good chance to go out. The first shot, you've got to back yourself to pot a decent ball, and then they're all there. Prefer reds here, but you can also make a case for yellows.
See how she adapts to the pace of this table. It's a bit quicker than the outside arena tables that she will have been playing on for this weekend in the Challenger Tour.
Yeah, it does react a bit different, but it's a good chance here.
Going to be a long yellow down the rail, just away from the rail.
You just have to be a little bit careful that you don't flick the other yellow onto the rail at the same time. Make sure you get past it.
Barbara Taylor there, we just saw the England captain. Slightly concerned look on her face. No, she just missed out. She's also left a gaping hole that if Karen Mowatt wants to pot a red down there, she can do.
Yeah, again, if you can play a first good shot on reds, then you've got a really good chance just about potting a first ball.
Obviously plenty of time left on the clock, so that's not an issue at the moment.
No, but when you're behind, you just want to get level as quick as possible, don't you? You don't want to see the gap keep widening.
Well, no, as it widens and the clock gets less and less, then the urgency becomes greater.
Yeah.
And that's when panic can set in.
Absolutely.
And panic's not the friend you want in the arena with you.
No.
Well, that will help Kirsty Clugston. Not only did she miss that red, she put the other red into not a great position there. So this is a free go really for Kirsty to try and level things up once again.
Yeah, you'll be a little bit careful with the yellow at the bottom corner. And now another good chance for Karen to play that gap first shot. Not sure I'd be leaving the red off the yellow till last.
I think that's exactly what Karen Mowatt's going to do.
Again, I just think if you play it earlier, you give yourself options to be on other balls if you don't land on what you're moving.
No, you're exactly right, Amy. All the eggs in one basket scenario. Well, at least she's given herself the correct angle, but this is a tricky shot. Has to be hit the yellow quite thin. Oh, see, she's gone in clean. Can she play the loss of turn and push a cue ball through to the side rail?
Yeah, that has to be the shot. Yeah, good shot. Very good shot.
It's an easy snooker, but you're only leaving a straight across.
Yeah.
But there is a gap between the red and that pocket. And how often do we see somebody go and find those gaps? I'll tell you what, that's heavy. That's going to leave red on.
That's a bit of a nervy one from Kirsty, I think.
Well, if Karen Mowatt can finish out here and put Scotland into a 3-1 lead, that would be remarkable. The red's in. Oh, she's got a shot at black ball.
Yeah, be very careful with the white here though. Commit to how you want to play it and make sure you're not sending the white anywhere near the pocket.
I think as long as you play it and it's going to the pocket, I think it should be okay, as long as you put bottom on the white. But here we go. Looked a bit snatchy.
Yeah, a lot of nerves out there, and a lot of pressure.
Absolutely. You know, you can't begin to say. Even
this is such a touchy shot. I don't like them. Don't like playing shots like that.
No, again, I'm with you. Well, straight across. How many of these have we seen today? These style of shots out of snookers and.
I think because of these rules and the rule that you have to hit a cushion after contact, people practice. I know I practice these a lot more now, trying to actually pop balls off snookers rather than just hit them.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
They thought it was in.
They did think it was in.
I thought it was in.
It's like the football when you see the net ripple and it's gone in the side netting.
Yeah,
wrong end of the ground. Wow.
Absolutely.
She can't believe it. She thought it was in as well. Great effort as well from Karen Mowat. Kirsty Clugston. Not sure what to do. I really don't recommend that shot either. It's another free hit. You haven't got to worry about that yellow going in. If she pots the black, it's framed to Scotland. If she doesn't, it's only loss of turn. What that might do is give Kirsty Clugston a bit of breathing space here, where she could probably, I think you'd be best clipping off this yellow, putting white on the bottom rail. I'm
going for this. I think for me,
this is a tough shot.
It is, but in a situation like this, I would rather back myself to get them than give someone a chance to pull out something special or get lucky. Yeah, she's nailed it. Great couple of shots from Kirsty. 2-all.
Well, incredible finish in that frame. Kirsty Clugston gets her name on the score sheet in a very important frame for England. Scotland so close to having a 3-1 lead when Karen Mowat thought she got the black. So did her teammates and the crowd at that side of the arena. The cheer went up, and then it was the oohs and ahs that followed. And here's the other change that England made. This is Sarah Waite. She looks overjoyed to see her opponent, which is Renee Mitchell.
Renee pulled out that monster black earlier on, didn't she?
I saw that, yeah. Incredible shot. It's going to be Sarah Waite to break for England. 2-2. All to play for. Nothing separating these two great nations. She made a ball.
Yeah, another awkward frame though. On the clock, 20 minutes still. Right.
still potting undeterred that the black's stuck behind the yellow and there's a red at the top of the table that's not in an ideal position and will need removing from that little spot it's in.
Yeah, I think now's the time to pull back and just drop this red over the corner bag, leave the white on a rail, because it's such odds against getting the finish here that you just don't want to keep taking balls off the table.
Well, that was the first attempt to move the black. She did do, but not enough to make it possible. Mind you, it might double in the middle now.
Yeah.
If you got that far down.
I think you can drop this middle one in and leave an angle on the closest one of the two to split the ones at the top, tight as to whether it goes.
At the table for Scotland. For a double, not got it, but
she'll take that. Saying that, I think the one in the middle goes.
Yeah, I was going to say,
yeah.
But she's not left them white in an ideal position. But yes, I think Sarah can sneak through to that red near the middle pocket. Electing to bring the red into play at the top of the table.
Yeah, sensible shot, I think, where the yellows are.
Yeah, I agree.
Some shot from Sarah there.
Sarah Waite now down to her last red, but nothing easy.
For the double, but that was tough.
Renee Mitchell now comes to the table.
Yeah, and no need to rush any sort of attempt at a finish here. You've got plenty of time. Big favourite. Big favourite with Sarah, just one red on the table.
So Renee Mitchell with time on her hands.
And the right shot for me, that.
Nice safety, also developing the yellow. That was quite awkward where it's placed. And after England getting themselves back into this and drawing level, be very careful, they can end up one behind once again, and that clock is ticking down. to say, if Scotland were to triumph and get through to tonight's final, that would be a major upset.
Yeah, it would be an upset, but it's a shootout and anything can happen.
Don't forget, our second semi-final will be on after this. Australia will be taking on France in a mouth-watering semi-final. Be plenty of atmosphere for that one.
Yeah. Yeah, the Aussies always bring a great atmosphere. Very supportive of each other.
It's part of being Australian. It's in their makeup. Well, Sarah Waite's shot here is to send the cue ball into the cushion and kick the 8 ball back towards that right-hand corner pocket.
Agree.
Also, if she hits it a little bit thick, you go off 2 cushions in the other corner, so a couple of chances.
Nailed it. Oh, thought that was in as well.
There seems to be a bit of last ball drama in these frames.
Yeah. That's what happens when frames go awkward off the breaks a lot of the time, isn't it? There's no real clear-cut chances until right at the end.
Well, that is not what Renee Mitchell wanted to do. It was a good pot, but the cue ball went in and it's just handed a very easy chance for Sarah Waite. As you see, she puts the cue ball right behind the black and is straight 8 ball into the corner pocket. Thank you very much, she says. And England edge in front. For the first time since Harriet won the opening frame, it's now England 3, Scotland 2. So you see Harriet Haynes is now making her way out. She'll want a repeat of her opening frame.
Yeah, she'll want a repeat of the result, but she won't want to need 3 chances again. She'll want to be more clinical and go out there and just dominate.
She shall be facing Nikki Comrie. Shaking her hands. And it will be Scotland to break. Nikki Comrie. Another look at Nikki's break. Plenty of bend on the cue there on the cloth as she split the balls. What is it about the right-hand side of the table, Amy?
Yeah.
Is there a magnet over there?
Seems that way. Good chance for Harriet here, though. She'll be expecting to get these.
Yeah, it just seems like England have left it to the second part of this match to stamp their authority on the game. But it's been some edgy ones.
Yeah, and Nikki more than capable of counter-clearing if Harriet was to slip up here.
For me, the pivotal moment was the Karen Mowat black that we all thought was in.
Yeah. This is make sure she gets the white out here. And that's not gone far enough.
Either not far enough or too far.
Yeah.
One or the other.
She's got to play a really good shot now, and then even then I'm not sure if she has a positional option. She's a little bit casual the shot before to leave herself so straight on the ball. She's just played along the cushion. We'll
soon be heading into the last 10 minutes of this encounter. And it will drop then to 15 seconds a shot. She went for the thin cut.
If Nikki can knock these in, then I think this could be a big moment.
I can tell you the England have stayed with the same running order in this second session for the first 3 players at least. As Harriet's here, Barbara Taylor will be up next, followed by Megan Proctor.
15-second shot clock in play.
Next play for Scotland will be Val Finney and then Karen Mowat. You kind of feel that the match won't go beyond those 3 games.
No.
Maybe what's left on the clock.
It's fine. She can slide this ball in down a cushion and come twice across for the one on the bottom rail.
Nice pot there from Nikki, waving the cue ball over to the other side, so she's got this angle. Cue ball obviously obliged.
Yeah, just needs to commit to how she wants to deal with the ball on the side cushion.
Well, she put all the concentration into the angle that she needed to move the ball and sort of took her off the pot.
Still need a big shot for Harriet here to cut the ball in yellow in the middle. Not sure what else she's got on. Looking at the plant maybe. A bit of a big bag, so. Yeah, good shot.
Very good shot there from Harriet Haynes.
Does the yellow go past the red in the middle?
Very tight. So if she can get enough right hand side on the cue ball to dig down and have the yellow into the other one.
Yeah, good shot.
Great shot there from Harriet. This long black to get 2 in front for England. In it goes. No messing from Harriet Haynes. And it's now England in complete control as we head into the final part of this match. England 4, Scotland 2. Scotland have their backs against the wall. So how do you see Australia-France going?
I think you have to make France favourite. Australia need a big performance from Lindell, but if anyone in here can do it, then it's going to be Lindell. I think she's a proper big match player, and I think she galvanises the team.
Yeah.
But I think it's difficult to see past a French win. They're just so solid and have the depth to win.
Well, Barbara Taylor in off the break.
Another awkward collection of balls on that side, though.
Straight in as well.
Yeah, I actually preferred reds there because I think you can probably make the plant of the 2 in the middle and open everything up. That yellow in there is horrible on the side rail.
Barbara would have been just as happy to see that red sit there. A wry smile from the England skipper.
Extension called. Potentially may just roll into these and keep it tight. Yeah,
Just push the second one out, leave the yellow there.
Finney getting a bit of pace on now. Aware that we're 5.5 minutes just over remaining. Scotland do need 2 frames.
I mean, you have to get a bit of pace on 15 seconds
Well,
anyway,
you do,
don't
yeah.
you? Can't wander around too much out there. Great chance for Babs now.
Well, should Barbara Taylor take out these reds, that will surely put the match to bed. And England will be booking their place in tonight's final, where they will meet either Australia or France. Little jog there from Barbara. Be short. Gonna have to play off this bottom rail. Just looking at her angle. It's kind of one of them, if she hits it, she pots it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a decent chance to pot this. Yeah, it's close.
Ooh,
unlucky.
just hit the jaw. Is there time? There is. But will it happen? Can Scotland get this frame and then get a quick fire one straight after it and take this to the shootout?
Yeah, you have to just make sure of this frame now. Yeah, I'm not...
My word, she put some pace into
Wow.
that.
Gives herself a chance of this down the rail.
She don't want to play that at the same pace as she played the last ball, that's for sure.
No. Shot.
That's a brilliant
Great
shot.
shot.
Wow. Val Finney to pull one back for Scotland and keep them in this semi-final. And it's there, and Val Finney has beaten the England captain Barbara Taylor. England 4, Scotland 3. Just over 3 minutes left on the match clock. Scotland need the next frame. And what drama we have here in this semi-final. The upset could still be on the cards. Megan Proctor coming out for England. Getting a few words of advice from Harriet Haynes. This is probably about clock management now, because it could end up with that again.
Yeah.
We saw it when England played Ireland in the quarter-finals. It ended up very similar. They were 1 frame ahead, and with only a couple of minutes left and managed the clock. This is Karen Mowat for Scotland. Just avoided the in-off, but here she got the ball.
No, but did you want a ball?
Well,
You're glad you're dry now, aren't you?
you do, yeah.
That is horrible.
A nice little gentle tap shot here. Ooh.
Not for me.
No, they're jittery little shots here because it's very easy to double stab these. And
I don't see a way if I'm playing this shot that I don't foul here. This is horrible.
yeah, not only that, she's got to bridge over the ball as well.
Yeah.
The eagle eye of Scott Price, the referee.
Yeah.
She played that
did
well.
Did
Did
very
play that
well.
It's one of the few times, Amy, I've seen a tap shot like that that's met with such appreciation, especially from, well, obviously from the England camp. But my word.
Karen looking like she's just clipping off it. No, she's going.
Well, does Megan use the extension? England haven't used it yet, have they? Oh yeah, have used
she
it,
has,
of course
yeah.
they have. My mistake, apologies.
But I think she can pot enough balls here to manage the clock Don't need to take the finish out. If you pot 5 or 6 balls, you should be about home. Just been in 2 finals, so she's used to the shot clock. She needs to be on the plant here, though. It looks tight.
Yeah, a little bit of a loose shot there. I mean, you make sure, like you said, if you knock in 3 or 4 balls, the game's over. Well, 1 minute 30 and a bit. 7 reds in the black need to be knocked in by Karen Mowat. There's one of them. Takes one of Megan's as well for good measure.
I'm not sure about this shot. I'd have been playing the one over the bag, top left, I think.
Well, that has left a decent chance of the actual finish here now for Megan Proctor.
Yeah, still doesn't need to get them. She'll pot 3 yellows, potentially waste the clock and be home.
Yeah, it's going to be over. Megan knows it, makes this pot, kills another 15 seconds.
Yeah.
And it's going to be England in tonight's final, I think it's safe to say. And they will face either Australia or France. That will be coming after this, of course. Not to be missed. It's going to be action-packed. And whoever wins out of Australia or France playing England, it's going to be a great atmosphere. It's going to be a great atmosphere in the semi-final. Hard to pick a winner from those two, but anyway, Megan Proctor seeing out the last couple of seconds. And it's official, England are in the final. They've beaten a valiant Scottish side, 4 frames to 3. Megan Proctor, high fives all round. Barbara Taylor, a happy captain. Don't go away, come back after this short break and we'll have some more action here from Blackpool.